I want to talk about something Germany does that most countries don't. It faces its darkest chapter head-on. From elementary school onward, kids in Germany learn a visceral history of the Holocaust and the Nazi era, not as a footnote, as core curriculum. By high school, it's mandatory to study 20th century German history, the rise of Nazism, the machinery of a state that systematically persecuted and murdered 6 million Jews, along with millions of other victims. It's not abstract: names, faces, documents, places. And for most students, there's a visit that changes the way history feels. Almost every teenager in Germany goes to a former concentration or extermination camp. Dachau, Buchenwald, Bergen-Belsen, Neuengamme. You walk past the barbed wire, you see the barracks, you read the transport lists. It's not a movie, it's a site of murder, preserved so it's not forgotten. Germany puts enormous resources into this. Trained educators, survivor testimonies archived for future classes, museum partnerships, memorial sites, teacher training, national education standards that require confronting anti-Semitism and discrimination. But here's a hard truth. Even with all of that, anti-Semitic attitudes still show up in schools. Teachers report slurs in hallways. Jewish students describe hiding their identity. Online conspiracies bleed into classrooms. When conflict in the Middle East spikes, harassment often does too. Why does this happen in a country that teaches the Holocaust so thoroughly? Partly because history class can't compete with the internet's fire hose of misinformation. Partly because prejudice mutates: code words, memes, denial, whataboutism. And partly because quality isn't uniform. Education standards exist, but how deeply schools teach the genocide of Europe's Jews varies by state, by district, by teacher. Some classes are rigorous and reflective, others check a box. I've seen lessons that center human stories. A letter from a child in hiding, a family photo recovered after the war, paired with hard data. Nuremberg laws, deportation schedules, industrialized killing. That faces plus facts approach lands. It sticks. What helps? Consistent standards so every student gets more than a timeline. Media literacy that dismantles denial and conspiracy in real time. Safe reporting channels for harassment. Encounters with living memory, survivor testimony, descendants, high-quality recorded archives. Recognizing that anti-Semitism isn't just a past tense, it morphs and it targets real people today. Germany's project is ongoing. Remember accurately, teach honestly, act when prejudice reappears. Because the point of teaching this isn't guilt.